Welcome back, strangers and strangelings, to a very eye-opening and truth-filled episode of The Strange Cage. I'm your host, Kage Strange. So as the thumbnail suggests, this is part 2 of my coverage on the Anola scam and Junior Crypto Space's involvement with it. Check out the previous video on JR if you haven't already. I took a lot of time on the last one, but I uncovered more information. The truth will be revealed and everything should be crystal clear by the end of the video. Please watch all the way through. So JR from Junior's Crypto Space posted a video about Anola, and we're going to do what we do here at The Strange and go through it and break it down. Strange style. I really appreciate all of the love I've been getting for my videos. You know, I set out with this channel with one purpose, to have a little fun with Anola, because I had a feeling this was going to happen. And now I'm in it, right? So, I appreciate everyone's support. Alright, without further ado, let's start this up.
Welcome to Junior's Crypto Space. I am JR. Alright, well, the public has demanded that I make a video on Anola. There is a reason that I have not made a video on Anola, and that is because there is a large group of people working together that have uncovered some pretty deep stuff.
What's the deep stuff? Because I have deep stuff on you. Continue watching.
And they are working with people in different countries trying to make some stuff happen here. I have 100% reason to believe that whoever is really 100% behind this scam is watching my stuff.
Yeah, of course, man, because you're the only one that Anola was a sponsorship with here in the States. If you know of any other YouTubers from the United States who had a sponsorship with Anola, leave it in the comments below.
The second that I posted the video, they took the site down and the site went down for good. Okay, so I have 100% reason to believe that anything that I say publicly is being watched.
You're absolutely right, dude. It is. Well, I'm releasing publicly everything that I have about you, and I think that that's fair. This is all honest stuff. No one else is making videos about getting scammed by you, so someone has to do it. God damn it. I can't let my strangers and strangelings down.
The day that I posted this, on December 25th, saying I don't like this email, you do what you wish, but I'm not depositing 10% to try to get my money out.
Well, guess what, strangers? JR never even received this email from Anola he was claiming to have. How do I know? Because I was the one who wound up sending it to him. I wrote JR at 8:53 a.m. on December 25th, Christmas morning, as soon as I received that email from Anola, and JR wrote me back that he never got it.
There must be some kind of mistake, sir.
But really, there was no mistake. They send these emails out generically to anyone who has funds with Anola. Why did JR not receive the email?
Drum roll, please. Can anybody guess?
Because, just like many of you suspected, JR no longer had funds with Anola. If you had any money in Anola, it was most likely the funds that you received from referring people to Anola. So I leaded you in the right direction. You used the image I sent you for your own gain, and you pay me back by blocking me on Twitter.
Life's not fair.
Today's non-sponsor is not brought to you by LA Kush Premium Cannabis. No seal, no deal. We now return to Junior's Crypto Scam. Space, already in progress.
I'm not going to be able to make everyone happy, and I've accepted that. Terrible situation, 100%, and I 100% wish I could change it.
Wish you could change it? Let's just get to the meat and potatoes. This guy's not worth my time going through his whole video. It's time to get strange, guys. Let's go. On November 10th, 2021, I received an email from YouTube saying that Junior Crypto Space replied to my comment for his video titled, in part, now making over $11,000 UST crypto per month. But this video was removed by JR, and in it held everyone's interactions with him, but not all is lost. If you search your email for Junior's YouTube reply, you'll see all the responses he sent to you, and if anything raises a flag for you, email me a screenshot. Maybe together the picture will become even clearer, like when I publicly commented that Lucas's beard looked fake, and JR replied, "Those same people is who was in the Zoom calls with me, unless they put fake bears on in a Zoom call." So he's claiming that he had Zoom calls with bears. I'm sorry, that gets me every single time. But now this completely contradicts what he told me, as I mentioned in the previous video, that he never met Lucas the Beard, but Jack Fowler. and that he's had many meetings with him directly. So JR, are you saying here that you met with Dan the actor? And that he showed you the new offices in London? Wow, then this implements them more than we think. But I don't think the actors are deeply involved. So JR is knowingly misleading investors. And that's not just against YouTube guidelines, but it's also against United States guidelines, otherwise known as the law, and is considered fraud. If you look under the Securities Act of 1933, securities fraud is defined as willfully engaging in deceptive practices, intend to manipulate financial markets, or, and this is our buddy JR, induce investors to make financial investment decisions based on deceptive or false information. Now, he could say everything's not financial advice, but he absolutely misled investors. And people seem to be confused that just because it's cryptocurrency and it's not regulated, that all is lost. The United States considers your crypto a property. So JR just had part in stealing property.
Al ladro! Al ladro!
Millions of bicycles.
Vaya, socorro!
But there's one thing for certain. There's someone who loves money even more than you, JR. The IRS.
And that's the way, I like it.
And you claim to make $11,000 a month online for multiple months, not to mention all the extra pay you got from all of your referrals. They are a channel sponsor. I do work for the company, for the company, for the company. Here we go again with the company. Well, strangers, check this out. If you go to reportfraud.ftc.gov, go there and you can report your stolen cryptocurrency. There's no judgment. And you don't have to be a United States citizen to do this. If you feel that you want to report your missing crypto, and if you feel that certain people are involved, this is the place for JR Disgrace. That just about wraps this up. Let me know in the comments what you decided to do. Thanks everybody for watching. With your support, we could help get through this together. Until next time, this is Kage Strange saying, if you can't be good, be strange, baby. Peace.